Hey everybody, welcome back to Exploring Temecula. On today's video, we're going to talk about the top 9 reasons you should consider moving to Temecula. Hopefully these things, give you a good idea of why Temecula has become such a popular destination for people relocating or moving. And will help you sort of navigate on whether or not this area or this city in particular of Temecula will be a fit for you. As always, we have a home search in the description. If you want to check out what's available and what's sold, great. It's a great tool that I give out for free for people looking in this area. We also are licensed as a real estate appraisal company, so if you need a home value, we can help you with that. There will be a link in the description as well. If you are interested in Temecula, make sure you subscribe. We do a bunch of videos every week, keeping everybody up to date on the housing market, things to do, and just an overall vibe or feeling of the Temecula area, which includes, cities like Murrieta, Menifee, Wildomar, Winchester. We try and give you all the information that you need to make a successful, decision on whether or not this area is right for you. Let's get into the video. Everybody, so let's jump right into it. Number one reason, home prices. Compared to many other areas across America, these prices might be higher, but in regards to Southern California, Temecula has some of the most reasonable or low prices when it comes to homes that you're going to find. For $600,000, you can still get a 3 to 4 bedroom home, 2,000 square feet, 2,200 square feet, depending on upgrades and, a few other variables. But when you think about everything that Temecula has to offer, which I'm going to get into in this video, $600,000, when you compare it to other areas of Southern California, it still is a great place to live. And people are noticing and realizing this just from the simple fact of the phone calls I get all the time from not only across America, but just within Southern California. A lot of people from big cities, San Diego, Los Angeles, Orange County, they are moving to this area because they realize not only the quality of life, but what they can get for their money. So, number one reason, home prices. Okay, so next up, weather. Doesn't really need much of an explanation, but I just wanted to give you guys a few examples. I've sold 2 homes in the last 3 months to people from Washington State. They have moved here and they cannot believe the quality of life that the sun actually gives them every day. They couldn't even imagine going back to, I think it's Seattle that they live, but just general, they rave about being able to wake up every morning and see the sun, or almost every morning. Now, for those of you that do not like the heat, there are 3 or 4 months that it's going to be, 100 plus degrees. So just be aware of that. But overall, you cannot beat the weather in Temecula. If you like the sunshine, if you like the pool weather, this place is for you. And yeah, that's all I'm really going to say about weather. Okay, so next up, specifically to Temecula, community amenities. I talk about this on a lot of my blog posts and a lot of my, community specific videos, but about 70% of the communities in Temecula have community pools, have community basketball courts, volleyball courts, beach volleyball, walking trails, hot tubs, walking paths. So these are very unique in regards to many of the cities across Southern California. You would be hard pressed to find a city in Southern California that 70% of the communities actually have these amenities for their residents. And for a small fee, in my opinion, for what you're getting, it's going to be around $100 a month for your HOA fee. We personally live in Harveston. There's a beautiful, pool with tons of seating, cabanas, hot tub, large barbecue area. There's a lake that we actually walk around and use almost every day. So these things are very common in most of the Temecula communities, and really one of the things that, in my opinion, separate Temecula from a lot of other cities throughout Southern California. Okay, so next up, obviously schools and school ratings are important. Just Google any school in Temecula, and you'll see for yourself that not only in Southern California, but throughout California, Temecula is going to be one of the best areas that you can pick if schools are important to you and your family. I have people all the time calling me, and one of the main reasons they're moving to Temecula is for the school district. So that's obviously an important draw to people, and obviously do your own research. But I can tell you and I don't have any kids in the school districts, full disclosure, but just from talking to many people, it is a great opportunity for you and your family. Okay, so next up, overall safety. I compare this a lot to the beach. We lived at the beach for 5 years. Towards the end, we couldn't even go out and walk along the beach at nights just because of the petty theft and the drugs and all of that stuff. Of course, you're going to find some of that everywhere throughout Southern California, but in Temecula specifically, just overall safety. I don't feel unsafe wherever I'm at in Temecula. It doesn't matter if it's 10 o'clock in the morning or 10 o'clock at night. Just the overall vibe in regards to safety is really good. Great example is, down in Old Town Temecula, at nights, 9, 10, 11 o'clock, there are cop cars everywhere. So don't drink and drive, but the point being is you really feel safe in this area. You might get some car break-ins, the odd time, but overall, the safety factor in Temecula should be a draw to you if that's important to you, which I'm sure it is. Okay, so next up, the variety of housing, the variety of types of living. You have wine country with many 1-acre parcels close to the wineries. If you go farther east than that, you're still in wine country, but then you're getting into, there's horse property. There's a lot of affordable manufactured homes with views. I mean, it's just amazing. If you don't work and you don't need to get to the freeway and, you work from home, you can get a beautiful manufactured home with nice views in wine country, for $500,000. Then you get into Duluth, which is on the other side of the freeway, the 15 freeway. That's more agricultural. You'll see 5+ acre parcels, orange trees, avocado trees, lemon trees, all of that good stuff, if that's what's interesting to you. Then you have more in the middle of the city, in Temecula, that's very convenient. You have Meadowview, Los Ranchitos, which are horse areas, you're gonna get that country rural vibe, but you're very close to everything. Within 5 to 10 minutes, you're out of the community and have restaurants, shopping, all of that stuff. So, just again, depending on what your lifestyle is, Temecula really has everything covered. I already went into the overall communities, the tract home communities, but there are definitely more types of living than just the tract home living in Temecula. Okay, proximity to day trips and things to do. Probably one of the best areas in America. You have the beaches, which are 50 minutes away. You have 4 airports, which are about an hour away. You have Palm Springs, an hour and a half away. You have LA, depending on traffic, an hour and a half away. You have San Diego, beautiful beach town, an hour away. You have Las Vegas for weekend getaways, 3.5 hours away. So Temecula is and Big Bear, if you're a skier, you have the mountains an hour and a half away. Literally everything that you want to do in way of, like, if you ask somebody in the Midwest or back east their top 5 things that they would want to do on a weekend, we probably have everything that people are going to say within an hour drive of Temecula. So for those of you that like to get away on weekends and you don't want to be flying to your destination all the time, Temecula is a great opportunity for that, and we absolutely love it. We take advantage of it all the time, and we are always doing something on the weekends in Southern California. Okay, and finally, of course, the wineries for wine lovers. I was just having this conversation with somebody the other day. Wine country is growing. There's over 40 plus wineries. There are 20 million plus people in Southern California. This area is going to grow. This area is going, and for many people, this is not advantageous or not what they want. It's going to happen. The wine area in Temecula is beautiful, lots of views, affordable in way of your monthly dues to become members at wineries. The wine is good. They have nice restaurants, live music. Really, it is a great opportunity for anybody that loves wine, loves that type of living, to become a part of. It's like for us, we've joined 3 or 4 wineries. We always have something to do on a Sunday. We switch off. There's more of the football fun vibe type of winery, and then there's the more upscale, I don't want to say upscale, but stuffy type winery, I guess you would say. Not necessarily what we want, but you have everything on the spectrum in way of what the wineries provide and the type of winery that you are looking for. So again, wineries definitely on one of the 9 reasons why you should move to Temecula or consider. So hopefully that video gave you some ideas of why Temecula is such a great destination to live. If you're interested in Temecula, subscribe. If you're interested in moving here, please reach out to us. We will help you with anything that you need. We know the area very well. And until next time, from Exploring Temecula.